Welcome to the Odoo Hotel Management application. In this video, we will quickly learn how to use the hotel management application, what are the features provided in it, and how we can use them. So first, open the hotel management application from the main menu. The first instance you will see is the hotel dashboard. This dashboard is created to check the vacancy and occupancy of a room while booking, whether the room is in vacant state or in occupied state, and so on. The first is configuration. There are few things in configurations like settings, room types, service types, amenities, and so on. If we go to settings, there are few things we can configure. First is allow early check-in, like whether hotel can provide early check-in or not before the standard timings. We can set the standard timings for the hotel. There is a booking prefix what we can use while create a booking, and allow terms and conditions that will be shown booking if allowed. The next is the room types. From here we can create different room types. For example, there already are standard, single, double, and so on. If I create a new, like the name is for 4, a new room type for 4, and if I select any color that will be shown on the dashboard, it will be added. The next configuration is service types. Here, what are the services is provided by the hotel which are paid. So if I create a new service, for example, a minibar, that will be added in the service list. Similarly, there is an amenities. What are the features is provided by the hotel that are free that we get while create a booking. If I create a new, like if there is a service free Wi-Fi, that Wi-Fi is free in this hotel. Save. These amenities will be shown to the customer. Next is floors. From this menu we can create floors, like which room is on which floor. So floors must be configured from here. If I create a new floor, for example 13th, save, a new floor will be created. The next is room status. Here are the status what we use in the hotel dashboard. Mainly there are 5 status: vacant, occupied, checked out, no show, auto service. If I open any record, then a tooltip will be appear. This tooltip will be appear on the hotel dashboard, whatever we write here. The last and most important is price list. The price list is used to add the rooms and services price. For example, if I open USD and there is a button to add rooms and services price. If I add a room price, a pop-up will open to select the date range for like 23 to 31. For like rooms, for a rooms like standard, there are multiple rooms. Like for example 215, I want to add $120 for 23rd to 31st and update, and that room price will be updated as accordingly. Similarly, we can add the service price. For example, I want to add 23 to 26th, a service category for like room service, and all the prices for the room service with the date range is $130. So in this price list, the prices of the rooms and services will be configured and used while creating a booking and adding services. Next is the housekeeping menu. This menu is used to check the status of housekeeping of any room. There are 3 main status of any room, like for clean, dirty, and under maintenance. The next is master data. Here we can configure the guest, rooms, and the services. First, guest. Here all the guest list will appear, like who are the guests are used in the previous bookings, and what are the guests we can create now for the future bookings. If I create a new guest, like for Alexa, and if I try to save, then it must ask the price list, like what price list Alexa is using, whether there is USD or a dirham. If I save the USD and save it, then Alexa must follow the USD prices of rooms and services. The next is rooms. Here we can add the rooms from the particular room type. If I create a new room, for example 503, and for the room type I've just created like for 4, and the room and the floor which will be like first. So the 503 room number is from 4 room type and on the first floor. Similarly, like rooms, we can create the services. Like for example, if I create a new service like vodka shots, which is under category minibar, and save, We can also call this as a per night service or for a one-time use. The next is bookings. Here in reservations, we can create and check the status of each booking, whether they're in checked in state, checked out, draft, or reserved, or whether there is a cancel. While creating a new one, we can create a new reservation. The next is invoices. All the invoices, whether in draft state or in posted state, will be shown here. If I click on any invoice, all the details of that booking, the invoice will be generated. The last is the inquiries. Inquiries is something like whether if someone wants to use our hotel or any room. If I create a new inquiry, for example, Peter, and he wants to stay for 5 people for the selected date, like for 23 to 26, and he wants to room type for double, then it will create a lead. We have to convert to the opportunity by creating a new customer. Then all the details that is added earlier will be shown in these reservation details. If I create a new booking, then a new booking will be generated, and here we can configure everything in detail: how many adults, children, the room type he wants, and we can also assign the room number. So here is the overall overview of the hotel management application.